Hey there, this is Dr. Evan Osar, developer of the Integrative Movement System. Welcome to day 4 of week 4 of Integrative Movement Insider live on Facebook Live. Thanks for joining us, and I hope you're having a great week. This week, we've been talking about shoulder complex, especially working with those older clients that have the forward shoulder position. And part of our strategy as integrative movement specialists is helping our clients develop a more optimal strategy for aligning and controlling their shoulder. Now, this is in light of recent information. There's a study that came out that changing scapular position made no more difference in people's shoulder discomfort and pain than just doing random exercises with no alignment and control around their shoulder complex. However, that's not our experience. It's not the experience I've had with my own shoulders. Until I learned how to align and control my shoulder, I had chronic shoulder issues related to my labral tears and rotator cuff tears. And when I lose alignment and control of my shoulders, I will redevelop and create or perpetuate my shoulder issues. It's only when I align and control my shoulders, and it's the same strategy I use with my clients and patients that come in to see me with chronic headaches, neck tension, shoulder problems, rotator cuff problems, labral tears, because it's so important that we create the most optimal strategy for alignment and control to help many of our clients, especially our older clients that are experiencing chronic tightness and or discomfort and the loss of ability to do the things like reaching overhead. Now, earlier in this week, we discussed a very simple and easy assessment we do with our clients, and that's just the overhead reach pattern. So you can see their range of motion and how well they control their thoracolpelvic cylinder or the thorax over top the pelvis as they go into overhead motion. And you can see from me, this is my range of motion. So until I develop, or if I can develop more overhead motion, this is the range I need to work from. So having me do an overhead press where my arm goes vertical, purely vertical, is not great, because then I have to compensate through my low back, and that will start to drive rib cage and low back issues and actually perpetuate my shoulder issues. So how do you modify exercises to help your clients perform overhead pushing patterns? Well, the cable, band, and or landmine barbell press is a great way to modify to work within your client's range of motion until you help them develop more range of motion and still respect alignment and control around the head, neck, and shoulder region. So ultimately, what I want to do with my clients is teach them where optimal alignment is as if they're being pulled up from the back of their head towards the ceiling. They're going to keep the rib cage stacked over top of their pelvis to the best of their ability. They're going to keep a nice open and wide shoulder position so that when they press, they're pressing up and maintaining that alignment even as they come back down, so they're not just dropping themselves back down into that forward position. I'm going to stop them when their elbow's about right here. So that way they come up through the concentric phase and then they control it through the eccentric phase and not let the shoulder drop back down into that forward shoulder position. Your corrective exercises should help you set up that pattern more effectively with your clients. And that's why we did that band pull apart with overhead motion, because this is ultimately the position we want to have our clients push and pull in the vertical plane. So here's how this pattern looks. Generally with this pattern, you need to use a lighter weight, because this is one of the positions that is the hardest position for our clients to control. Grab the handle, step into a split stance position, maintain alignment of the head and neck and thoracolpelvic cylinder. Hold the cable here, this arm will become my stabilization arm. Now I'm going to press up, again, using my range of motion. So that's my range of motion, so that's the range I'm going to use, and then I'm going to control the eccentric phase. I'm going to push, control the eccentric phase. Overhead press, and then control the eccentric phase. So it's kind of a hybrid between a chest press and overhead press, because I'm working within the range of motion. I'm going to push within the range of motion I can control, and then control it through the eccentric phase and not let my shoulder drop back down into that forward shoulder position. And that's how you help so many clients develop more optimal alignment and control, so they have better range of motion, better control, less neck tension and tightness, less shoulder tension and tightness, and less rib cage irritation around their upper rib cage and even into their middle back as well. And they don't have to compensate through their low back as well. So this is Dr. Evan Osar with the Integrative Movement System, sharing with you the strategies we use with our own patients and clients, the strategies that help me develop a more optimal strategy around my own shoulders, head, neck, and thorax. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you tomorrow with part 5, where we look at the same ideas around pulling patterns. Make it a great day.